Onion rings often don't get the recognition they truly deserve. While fries might be the go-to fast food favorite, there's a unique satisfaction in biting into a perfectly fried, crispy, golden ring of battered onion. However, not every chain manages to get it right. Some onion rings turn out soggy, lack flavor, or are even made from onion paste. But when a place perfects them, the result is pure bliss. I've sampled a variety of onion rings from some of the most popular fast food spots and ranked them from worst to best. This way, the next time you're craving them, you'll know exactly where to go. White Castle isn't typically recognized for its side dishes, so my expectations were low. However, the onion chips pleasantly surprised me. They're crispy, golden, and far more flavorful than anticipated. They actually remind me of a deconstructed Bloomin Onion, which is definitely a compliment. As for the onion rings, they weren't bad, just not particularly memorable. But those onion chips, I'd definitely order them again. BK's onion rings are a bit different from what you might expect. Instead of using real onion slices, they utilize reconstituted onion paste molded into a ring shape. Some people enjoy the consistent texture and nostalgic flavor, especially when paired with zesty sauce. However, they're essentially onion-flavored rings with an element of mystery. They're not the worst option out there, but they're certainly not the best either. Jack in the Box presents onion rings that appear enticing with their golden, crispy, and well-formed exterior. However, once you take a bite, you're greeted by a mushy interior and an excess of grease. While the flavor is acceptable, they fall short of expectations and pale in comparison to Jack's iconic curly fries. You might not expect to find great onion rings at a spot famous for its ice cream, but Dairy Queen's are surprisingly impressive. They're perfectly crisp, well-seasoned, and pair wonderfully with a burger or a chicken strip basket. While they may not be groundbreaking, if you're already at the drive-thru for a blizzard, they offer a worthwhile alternative to the usual fries. Carl's Jr. offers onion rings that truly stand out. Thick, crunchy, and consistently golden, they're the perfect addition to your burger combo. With a satisfying bite and a subtly seasoned batter that complements rather than overwhelms the onion, these onion rings deliver classic, greasy goodness without any unnecessary frills. In Texas, everything's bigger, and that includes the flavor. Whataburger's onion rings are thick-cut and expertly fried, featuring a slightly peppery batter that allows the sweet onion to really stand out. They aren't overly greasy, the portions are generous, and they complement a patty melt or spicy ketchup incredibly well. While they might not be the absolute best, they're definitely a close contender. Arby's is well known for its curly fries, but their onion rings are truly a hidden gem. These oversized rings boast a super crunchy shell and are seasoned just right to keep every bite intriguing. Even if they become a bit soggy, as fast food rings often do, they still taste great, an impressive feat. Culver's takes their sides seriously, and their onion rings are a testament to that. Hand-battered and crispy, these rings strike the perfect balance without being overly heavy. Made with sweet slices of real onion, the breading adheres flawlessly to each ring, delivering an incredibly satisfying flavor. They pair wonderfully with ranch or honey mustard, but even on their own, they're definitely worth the upgrade. Sonic's onion rings stand out from anything else you might find on this list. What makes them unique is their sweetness. This distinct flavor comes from soaking the onions in vanilla ice cream mix prior to frying. Although it may sound unusual, it works remarkably well. The batter caramelizes to perfection, providing a sweet, savory crunch with each bite that's almost addictive. Whether you love them or not, they are certainly unforgettable. Personally, I find them delightful. Claiming the top spot is an unexpected contender, but A&W's onion rings truly deserve the crown. They embody everything an onion ring should be. Crisp and light without being overly greasy, and made with genuine, thick-cut slices of onion. The batter is perfectly golden, allowing the sweet onion flavor to shine through. And when you bite into one and it crunches just right, it feels like magic. What do you think? Leave us a comment to let us know. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to The Coconut Mama on YouTube at youtube.com/thecoconutmama for more.